You've poured countless hours, maybe even years, into grammar books. You've memorized verb tables, you get the tenses, and you've built a pretty decent vocabulary. But then the moment of truth comes. A native speaker asks you a simple question, and you freeze. Your mind goes completely blank. You know the words, but they just won't come out. The gap between what you know in your head and what you can actually say feels like a giant canyon you'll never cross. It's frustrating, it's embarrassing, and it makes you question all that hard work. But what if I told you that the secret to real English fluency isn't about more studying, but a totally different kind of practice? A practice partner that's available 24/7, never gets tired, and will never, ever judge you. In this episode, I'm going to show you 7 specific AI hacks that will help you leapfrog those traditional methods that have kept you feeling stuck. These are the strategies that will finally give you the confidence to speak English in any real-world conversation. And we're getting into it right now. Let's start with the biggest hurdle for almost every English learner. Not enough speaking practice. Maybe you live in a place where you can't use English every day. Or maybe you're just too shy or afraid of making a mistake in front of a real person. That fear creates a cycle where you avoid speaking and your skills never get a chance to grow. This is where our first hack comes in, using an AI chatbot as your personal, on-demand conversation partner. Tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, and other conversational AIs have voice modes that let you have a real-time spoken conversation. You can talk about literally anything, your hobbies, your day, or even complex topics like tech or current events. The AI doesn't care if you mess up a word or use the wrong tense. It just listens and responds, creating a totally stress-free zone for you to practice. But here is how to really level this up. Use it for role-playing. Before a job interview, a doctor's appointment, or even just ordering coffee, you can simulate the whole thing with your AI. You can say, act as an interviewer for a marketing manager job and ask me some common questions. Or let's role-play ordering a complicated drink at a coffee shop. This targeted practice builds not just your fluency, but the specific vocabulary and confidence you need for that exact situation. Your action step is simple but powerful. For the next 7 days, have one 10-minute spoken conversation with an AI chatbot every single day. Just 10 minutes. That consistency is what will start rewiring your brain for fluency. The next tutorial is pronunciation. And it's not just about making individual sounds. It's about rhythm, intonation, and the way native speakers blend their words together. This is exactly why you can listen to a native speaker, understand every single word on the transcript, but have no idea what they said in the moment. So the hack here is a 2-part approach. First, get familiar with the International Phonetic Alphabet, or IPA. Think of the IPA as a secret code for every sound in English. Learning the symbols for tricky sounds like th, or the difference between the vowels in ship and sheep, gives you a precise target to aim for. Then you combine that knowledge with an AI pronunciation coach. Apps like Elsa Speak or TalkPal AI are built to give you instant feedback on your speech, right down to the individual sounds. You say a word or a phrase, and the AI scores your accuracy, showing you exactly which sounds you nailed and which ones need work. It's like having a personal accent coach in your pocket, guiding you toward a clearer, more natural sound. Your action step is this. Download one of these AI pronunciation apps and spend 10 minutes each day focusing on 1 or 2 sounds you struggle with. Use the IPA to understand where your tongue should be, then use the app to drill it until you see that score go up. Are you sick of memorizing vocabulary lists? You study 50 new words, and a week later, you can only remember, 5 of them? That happens because the words have no context. They're just ideas floating in space with no connection to the real world. The hack to solve this is a brilliant search engine called Youglish. Youglish scours YouTube for any word or phrase you want to learn. Let's say you type in a word like ambitious. It will instantly find thousands of video clips where native speakers are using that exact word in real talks, interviews, and presentations.
This does three incredible things at once. First, you hear how the word is pronounced by people with different accents. Second, you see and hear it used in its natural habitat, which locks the meaning into your brain. And third, you start picking up on the other words that are commonly used with it, which helps you build more natural-sounding sentences. Your action step is this. The next time you find a new word, don't just write it down. Look it up on Youglish. Watch at least 5 different clips of it being used. Then, try to write your own sentence with that word based on the context you just saw. We're only 3 hacks in, and I hope you're already starting to see how powerful this can be. If you're getting value from this, and you're ready to stop feeling stuck and finally start speaking with real confidence, do me a quick favor and hit that subscribe button. I've got 4 more game-changing hacks coming right up, and you're not going to want to miss them. Fluency isn't just about what you say, it's about writing your thoughts clearly too. Whether you're sending a professional email or just a message to a friend, you want to sound natural and be grammatically correct. But how do you get feedback without a teacher constantly looking over your shoulder? The hack is to use an AI writing assistant like Grammarly or even ChatGPT, but not just as a spell checker. The secret is to go beyond just clicking accept on the suggestions. When the AI suggests a change, ask it why. You can literally type, explain the grammar rule behind this correction, or give me 3 other ways to phrase this sentence to sound more natural. This simple step transforms the tool from a crutch into a learning engine. Instead of just passively fixing your mistakes, you're actively digging into the feedback and learning the principles of great writing.
Your action step? Write a short paragraph about your day or your opinion on something. Paste it into an AI tool and ask it to act as an English writing tutor and give me detailed feedback to help me improve. Then go through every suggestion and make sure you understand the logic behind it. One of the biggest reasons people give up is a lack of direction. You feel overwhelmed by all the things you could be doing, so you end up doing a little bit of everything and mastering nothing. What you need is a clear, consistent plan. The hack here is to have an AI build a hyper-personalized study plan just for you. This is way more powerful than a generic plan from a textbook because it's tailored to your exact needs, goals, and schedule. You can give a detailed prompt to a tool like ChatGPT. For instance, I'm an intermediate B1 English learner. My goal is to get fluent in business conversations for my finance job. I have 30 minutes to study every day. Create a 4-week learning plan for me focused on financial vocabulary, presentation phrases, and professional small talk. Break it down into daily tasks. The AI will spit out a structured, actionable plan. It might tell you to watch a specific video on Monday, do a role play on Tuesday, learn 5 new idioms on Wednesday, and so on. This completely removes the guesswork and makes sure every minute you spend studying is pushing you directly towards your goal. Your action step? Write out your own detailed prompt. Tell the AI your level, your goal, and your available time, and your interests. Ask for a 1-week study plan. And then, this is the most important part, actually follow it. We can talk about tools and techniques all day, but the real heart of the fluency problem is one single emotion: fear. The fear of being judged, the fear of making a mistake, the fear of looking stupid. This fear causes you to hesitate, and hesitation is the enemy of fluency. Daily interaction with AI is the ultimate confidence-building exercise. Every time you have a practice conversation, get instant pronunciation feedback, or have your writing corrected in a private, judgment-free space, you are building a positive feedback loop in your brain. You are slowly separating the act of speaking English from the fear of social punishment. The AI is your training ground. It's where you can take risks, make 1,000 mistakes, and learn from every single one without a shred of embarrassment.
This builds your belief in your own ability to use the language, and that belief is the true foundation of speaking with confidence. Your action step? For the next 30 days, commit to using at least one of these AI hacks every single day. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency. Pay attention to how your hesitation starts to shrink. Notice how the words begin to flow just a little more easily. You're not just practicing English, you're practicing confidence. The final piece of the fluency puzzle is listening. It's a classic frustration. You can understand your teacher perfectly, but the moment you turn on a movie or a podcast, it all becomes a fast, confusing blur. Your brain simply isn't trained to catch the speed and rhythm of natural, connected speech. The hack is to use AI to create your own active listening exercises. You can find tools that transcribe YouTube videos or audio clips for you. Some platforms even create listening quizzes that use different voices and accents. These tools let you break down fast speech into pieces you can actually manage. Here's a powerful technique. Find a short 3 to 5 minute English video on a topic you love. First, listen to it once without any subtitles. Just try to get the main idea. Then, listen again with the English subtitles on. Pay close attention to the parts you missed. You'll start noticing how going to becomes gonna, or how some sounds disappear completely in fast speech. Your action step: pick one short English video each day. Use this listen without subtitles, then listen with subtitles method. Pause and repeat the phrases that sound totally different from how they're written. So there you have it, 7 AI-powered hacks to get past the old slow methods and finally unlock your English fluency. We've covered using AI as your 24/7 conversation partner, a personal pronunciation coach, a context-based vocabulary tool, a writing tutor, a personalized lesson planner, your ultimate confidence builder, and an advanced listening trainer. The common thread through all of this is that AI gives you a safe, personalized, and endlessly patient space to do the one thing that actually builds fluency: consistent practice. The journey to confident speaking is no longer about finding an expensive tutor or forcing yourself to talk to strangers. The tools are right here, at your fingertips. The power to transform your English is in your hands. My challenge to you is simple. Don't just listen to this podcast. Act on it. Pick one hack, just one, and start today. Which of these hacks are you most excited to try? Let me know in the comments. And if you're ready to continue this journey with more practical strategies to become a confident, fluent English speaker, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for tuning in, and now, go start practicing.